Hey everybody, Letitia Snyder from Queen City, Missouri, and I want to talk to you today about programming your mind to set yourself up for reaching goals and visualizing what it is that those goals are and how you are going to put those visualizations into your mind, your subconscious, and get them processing towards achieving those goals. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to look through the goals that I have, and these are what I look at every night before I go to bed. And during that time, when you're in a more relaxed state, you are more susceptible to be able to process that information, and it can reach your subconscious, and your mind has a difficult time differentiating between reality, imagination, and visualization. So that is what we're going to work on with this. And so here we have, these are my goals that I set out. Recently, I put them into a visualization PowerPoint presentation for myself to look at. It takes a couple minutes to go through each night. And I look at it and I visualize myself in this, in these pictures, and standing beside them, walking through them, that kind of thing. So where will you be in 5 years? This is where I will be by surrounding myself with top earners and leaders. And this is the home that I want to build, and very similar to. And I sit and I look at it for up to a minute or more, close my eyes after staring at it for 30 seconds or so, and then I picture myself in it, walking around it, out on the deck, walking up the driveway, from going out to get the mail. The whole process is from step A to step B, walking through the whole thing, seeing how it would feel, feeling and the emotions connected to it of reaching that. Okay. The next thing is my entryway, and visualizing myself walking in, looking around. As you see, there's a person down there in the picture. Visualizing myself walking up the stairs, the view that I would have, the beautiful lighting that's coming in. And I like clean, white, sharp corners. Although I have children, so corners are not a good thing in my house. They tend to cause the need for band-aids. So, but the light, sitting at the bar, walking around, turning the lights on, seeing what it would look like after dark, the recessed lighting, putting things away in the cabinet, cooking, pouring myself a glass of water from the sink. You know, just envisioning yourself walking through this and the whole package. And close your eyes and envision that every night along with it. All right, the next thing is my nice white, sharp living room area. Lots of lighting, comfortable seating, reading material, lamps, plants, all kinds of things that I love and like to be surrounded by. As you see outside, there's a lot of trees, and there would be a pond that we overlook on the property that we own and where I want to position the house that we're going to build. And so you envision yourself looking out over the pond, the hayfield. We live in a farm, and so picturing, imagining, seeing the sunset from being able to come in and having to put the blinds down a little bit because you can't see to work on your laptop, or just envision yourself in this place. All right, and for our bathroom, very clean, sharp, recessed lighting, bath, tub, spa feel, and picture yourself in a bubble bath in this beautiful tub, looking out, seeing the trees, seeing the ducks on the pond, sitting there brushing your teeth in your double sinks. Things that you picture and are able to connect with whatever it is that you want to see, however you want to see it. You choose those pictures, set it up however you like, and I probably wouldn't have the yellow gold looking paint, but the whole layout is ideal for my taste. Alright, and next we have our outdoor deck. This is similar to what I feel that I like, with the overhang, the jacuzzi, a little table for family, being able to look out, nice lighting, open entry into the living space, and being able to enjoy year round. And this would be what I see myself driving. And you want to picture being able to sit in this car, whatever it is, whether you want a boat, a motorcycle, a car, a Hummer, a limousine, a Ferrari. You picture that. You picture yourself getting into that. The feel of the seats, the look of the windshield, the look in the rearview mirror, how you feel, how you look in it. If you go to a dealership and you want to take a picture of one, you standing beside it, you sitting in it, whatever it is, that will help your mind see yourself in that car, in that vehicle, in that transportation mode that you want to be in. And you will visualize that, and that will help your mind see that it's possible. Now, these are the family vacation pictures that I'm looking at. That one is in Costa Rica and one is in Florida, and I look forward to taking my family to these locations and being able to enjoy a nice, relaxing summer vacation, family vacation in the winter, whenever it is possible with school and kids. With that, you picture walking on the beaches, and sitting and drinking a drink with an umbrella in it, And what this is going to do, I am surrounding myself with leaders, and I am getting and receiving all the tools and resources that I can. And Saul Kay, Luigi Bruni, Berlinda Sweeting, Rodney Stokes, Craig Palmer was not pictured. He was on there also. Joe Stewart, Tyson Curtis, Aaron Parker. All these people that I am getting assistance from. They have tremendous resources. They have the response is amazing, and they are there and make themselves available for me and people that I surround myself with and my team members. So, last thing that I want to do, we are going to get out of this, and by surrounding yourself with leaders, as you'll see on my timeline, I've got all these people that I met in Nashville during our last No Limits convention. And with that, we had a training, and the gentleman's name was Jerry Clark, and he went through a scenario with us. And what he did was, he has been in network marketing for over 25 years. And he started early on with the belly to belly and talking to people. And it was very powerful with the relationship building that you have being able to shake hands with people and get to know them personally. But from that experience, for years, he had been in companies and they did paper checks still. And one thing that he taught himself, trained himself, envisioned himself was a story that he shared with us. And it was that he saw himself walking to the mailbox, getting his mail, walking in, opening one, and it was a check for $147,000. And he envisioned himself doing this every night before going to bed. And the whole process was, after opening that check, he got in his car, he drove to the bank, he walked in, he looks to the tellers to the left, and he looks to the tellers to the right, and he chooses the first one to the left, and he walks up and he hands her a check as he endorses it. And she looks at it and she does a double take. And after doing that, she walks back and talks to her manager, and her manager gets on the computer and she does some little typing and stuff, and walks up to Jerry Clark and asks him, "Mr. Clark, how would you like this check deposited?" So he said, "Oh, I think I'll take a little bit in checking and a little bit in savings." They did so and gave him a deposit receipt, and he walked out. So this was what he had envisioned himself doing for years, every night before he went to bed. Everything from down to what perfume he smelled in the tellers, from one of the tellers, from the way that they talked, everything. So let me get up there. Sorry, he's on a cat hunt. So the other thing was that after envisioning this every night before going to bed, after a few years, this happened. He went to the mailbox, he got his mail one day, he opened one of the checks, and it was for $146,800 some dollars. He got in his car, he drove to the bank, he walked to the teller to the left, he endorsed the check and handed it to her. She goes back and talks to the manager. She gets on her computer and does this little thing, walks up and says, "Mr. Clark, and how would you like this check deposited?" He says, without even realizing, "Oh, I suppose some in my checking and some in my savings." He waited for the deposit receipt and he turned around and walked out. He says he did not even realize the whole process was happening without even thinking about it. It was on autopilot, so to speak, cruise control. He just went through the motions and his mind did not differentiate between the two. So with this powerful message that you can put into your mind, the subconscious cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. So if you imagine in enough detail, walking through the steps, everything that you are trying to achieve in your goals, that you can make it happen. It may take some time, it may happen sooner or later for some of you, but if your mind sees it happening, you can make it happen with the power of the subconscious mind. So that is my message, folks. Thank you for watching. Again, Letitia Snyder. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so below. And I hope you got some value out of this message. Have a great day.